Hey everyone, welcome back to another Yankee Town video. Last video, I was happy. The video before that, I wasn't. And in this video, I'm back to not being happy. The Yankees have some problems. They have some bad problems. They have some weaknesses. So let's start off with how their offense has been doing. The Yankees' offense has just not been great, alone from Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, or Cody Bellinger. And since Ben Rice has returned from injury, it was like 3 games against the Brewers. I believe he has 1 hit. He has not been good. He's not been good since his injury. 1 hit in the last 3 games is a lot worse than he's been doing. Hopefully his wrist is fine. But Jazz Chisholm, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham have been awful. Ron McMahon has turned around a little. He's been a lot better, actually. Let's see, Ryan McMahon here. He's batting 218, which 218 with a 638 OPS, which is a lot better than he was. He was batting. He was. I mean, in the beginning of the year, he was awful, terrible, really bad. I'm trying to open up some splits on Baseball Reference. I don't know how to find it though. Splits here. So in the last 7 days, he's back 286 with a 824 OPS. That's very good. Last 14 days, 282 average, 753 OPS. Last 28 days, 273 average, 778 OPS. All I want out of McMahon, honestly, is just at least a 230 hitter. 230. Hit some home runs occasionally, but I just want him to be a serviceable hitter who plays great defense. I would love if he hit better, but all I need from him is just, like I said, serviceable hitter and just play great defense like he is supposed to, and like he has been doing, pretty much. But everyone besides the players that I mentioned, other people that are doing bad and good, have just been mediocre, to say the least. It has not been great. It has not been good either. I haven't talked about this yet, but poor Jason Dominguez. He gets called up for the minor leagues, and I think he got hit in his hand, right? And then about a week later, he crashes into the wall in left field with the screen there and gets an AC shoulder sprain, and he has been put on the 10-day IL. The Yankees also DFA'd Randall Grichuk a week or 2 ago, and he actually just hit a game-tying home run for the White Sox late in the game last night. So good for him. At least he could actually play there in Chicago. But unfortunately, it just wasn't great for us, and we just didn't really have, and we just couldn't really play him too much. Now with the bullpen. Let's get into the bullpen here. The bullpen is definitely scary, and it's a big weakness of this team. I don't trust it at all, one bit. The lefties, Brent Hedrick, Tim Hill, and Paul Blackburn have been very good. It's not expected from Blackburn. He's supposed to be like a mop-up guy in garbage time. Not a high leverage guy. But he's been producing. 2.87 ERA in 11 games, and the Yankees actually have been pitching him in some tight spots lately. Yarbrough hasn't pitched much recently, but he hasn't been that bad either. 3.55 ERA. I don't expect him to be great, just decent. Fernando Cruz has been solid, but I cannot trust, and I'm sure you can't trust, Camilo Doval, Jake Bird, or even David Bednar, because all these guys we got in the trade deadline last year, and they're all not doing good this season. And Doval is awful. Not trying to be mean. Hopefully he's not watching this, but I hate watching him pitch. He just gives up a run or more every single time. He never has good command. Only has 3 walks this season, though. So that's a lot better than last year for him. But still, I feel like he just never has command. Always pitches wild pitches, very wild. I don't care if he has nasty pitches if he can't throw strikes effectively. David Bednar has a 3.71 ERA, but that's not great. That's not what you want from your closer. That's like a setup man or a middle reliever type of guy. Look, I really like Bednar and I want him to be the closer, but it's like mid-May now, and if by June 1st he's still giving up a lot of base hits every time, getting a lot of runners on base, then we might have to make a move. I'm not sure who we're going to get. I heard some other people saying that since the Phillies are doing bad, maybe they'll sell and trade Johan Duran. But I don't know, though, because they did hire Don Mattingly as managers, so they might still be trying. And they've actually been decent, I think, lately. So, yeah, maybe we can get him, but I don't know. And Jake Bird has been a bit better of late, but still bad, with a 4.85 ERA. And the Yankees, so they got swept by the Milwaukee Brewers. And they're playing the Baltimore Orioles today, who they feasted on last week. They feasted on them, swept them in a 4-game series, so many runs. They're playing them in a 3-game series in Baltimore, starting today at 6:35. Ryan Weathers is starting on the mound, which he's been really good lately. And yeah, they're versing a guy, Brandon Young, who has not been that great, but not terrible. And let's see if the starting lineup is out. I'm going to check. So, the first pitch is at 6:35, and both lineups are out. For the Yankees, it is Trent Grisham leading off in center, Ben Rice batting second, playing first, Aaron Judge batting third, playing right field, Cody Bellinger batting cleanup in left, Jazz Chisholm, playing second, batting fifth, Ryan McMahon batting sixth, playing third. Good. I like how he moved up a little. Actually, he batted sixth last game, too. Batting seventh, DH Spencer Jones. I haven't talked about him yet. Max Schumann gets the start against a righty. I don't know why. Playing shortstop, batting eighth, and Wells catching, batting ninth. Look, I don't know what Aaron Boone has against Ben Rice catching, but why can't you just put Goldschmidt playing first? Ben Rice at catcher. He's been a catcher his whole life. Just put him at catcher. I'm sure he still knows how to catch. All right, and just sit Austin Wells sometimes. You don't have to put Wells in there every single day. It is against a righty pitcher, but so is most times. And he doesn't produce. I'm not sure why Max Schumann is playing. For some reason, Caballero is on the bench. So the bench is Caballero, Goldschmidt, J.C. Escara, and who is the other? Oh, Ahmed Rosario. I haven't talked about Spencer Jones yet. He hasn't really been that good. He has 1 hit. They called him up a few days ago before the Milwaukee series. I'm happy to see what he can do. He strikes out a ton, but he has speed and he has a lot of power. People are saying he's the next Aaron Judge, but lefty. I don't know, but hopefully he does okay. It's 1 for 9, so just started. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you everyone for watching. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully they turn this around versus the Orioles. I'll see you in the next one.